Cibism is one of the most practiced religions of the modern day, and today we're going to be diving deeper into the beliefs, origin, and current practices of this global religion. The religion of Cibism was brought back by an archaeological anthropologist by the name of Jamie Lee Kezia, who was a professor at Oxford University. In the month of December, Professor Kezia was on an expedition in the Himalayan mountain range and felt a prompting from the higher powers, or the now known food deities, to investigate an ancient cave hidden deep within the mountains. There she found the Holy Triangle, the essence of the religion, and eventually led to the reformation of the long-lost religion of Cibism. From this, the religion has expanded throughout the entire world. The triangle represents the main important food groups of this religion. With these foods, exaltation through sustenance is possible. In the cave, Professor Kezia found the Holy Triangle, an ancient symbol left by the mystical food deities that revealed the secrets to achieving exaltation through sustenance, and also gave us a small look into the lives of the ancient Greeks. Professor Kezia received holy revelation by the food deities, by whose powers she was able to translate the sacred texts. From these writings, we now know that the food deities looked down upon the humans and felt pity for their lack of satisfaction with life. In order to help the humans achieve the desired satisfaction, the food deities gifted the mortal race with the basic food groups, each essential to the religion. The Greeks practiced the religion for over 100 years before the Roman Empire's expansion diminished the possibility of the freedom to practice this religion. The food deities shunned humanity for their misdeeds and waited centuries for a ripe generation and a worthy leader to bring back to light the blessings of the Holy Triangle.
Hello, my name is Jamie Lee Kezia, or as I have become known to my fellow Kibites, the Holy Keziah. I am the prophetess of the worldwide religion Cibism, from the Greek word for food, kibi. We worship food and the food deities who granted us the Holy Triangle. We have risen from the ashes of ignorance and rebuilt the sacred rituals and gospel. I thank you for your questions and interest in this fast-growing religion. Our gospel is simple. Carry food with you every day. We encourage all to partake every day and take time to enjoy your food in order to receive exaltation. We seek after the worthy, satisfactory flavors and nutrition from the food, of which the deities have granted us dominion and knowledge. Do not waste food. Do not steal food from others who wish to partake. We are all to feast together and enjoy the bounty the deities have granted. I have indeed read and heard of Stark and Finke's analysis of my faith. I never thought of myself as a charismatic person, as Stark and Finke have called me. I would argue the deities are the true leaders. I have received revelation from them in my travels to the caves and my studies thereafter. As I spread the word of the restored gospel, many accepted my teachings and looked to me for guidance in their newfound religion. This routinization of charismatic leadership, as Stark and Finke say, is the deity's way of leading and guiding us ignorant, humble mortals. They provide a way for us to continue our faith and know whom to look toward for revelation. Further diving into Stark and Finke's sociological analysis, Cibism, they have said, our religion is a social construction. They would argue that I created this idea of the deities and sacred gospel, but I testify of the truth of the sacred triangle and the deities. They spoke to me and delivered the meaning of the ancient text to my mind. The gospel is simple and true. This objectivation, or attaining reality from physical needs and societal norms, is faulty. The deities gave us food to give us satisfaction and joy. We lost the true meaning of food and nourishment, hunger for what the deities granted us long ago. Not some externalization of human being into the world. Internalization means that man is a product of society, and I am not inclined to disagree with Stark and Finke, as the deities have shaped our society with their gracious gifts of sustenance. Indeed, they have shaped mankind itself, making us creations to end our hunger and thirst. Please, worship with us as we feast and be merry all our lives. We live as the ancient Greeks, enjoying food and drink to feed our souls. Join my fellow Kibites as we enjoy exaltation through sustenance.
Cibism has been growing exponentially for decades. Can you give us some insight as to how this growth has encompassed the globe?
Why, yes, I can. I can actually give you 6 different insights from my book right here.
We can give you 6 different insights from the book that we wrote, Acts of Faith, available now in stores.
I will explain using our theories from our book, Acts of Faith. The first theory, which states, and I quote, "The theory of a charismatic leader is secured through emotional, communal integration. The system reflects the will and preference of the leader, in this case, the Holy Messiah."
The second theory that we have in our book, Acts and Faith, available in most stores, is the theory of ritual impact on group solidarity. The idea of practices and morals are done collectively. It is an enduring example of human social identity, which causes a devotion to the source, or the spirit, that reaffirms the faith of the masses.
What do you mean devotion to the source?
In other words, a sort of a peer pressure to feel enlightened. We see this in Cibism by the members worshiping together and giving into the pressure to feel enlightened when they partake of their meals or holy rituals.
The other theory of the rise of Cibism is the impact of group growth on member commitment. Group growth often leads to group solidarity and ease levels of tension for the ever-growing group of Cibites. In the Cibism religion, members enjoy the services so much because of the simplicity of the concept for eating food.
How does that affect the people of the world today?
Members just have to partake of food and become enlightened. The ideals appeal to the rising generation of the world's future.
Another theory that we have deduced to be the cause of the sudden rise of Cibism in the world today is the theory of conversion and reaffiliation. Many of the members are converted at such a high rate because of the success in converting new people to the religion. Not only is the Holy Messiah an influential leader, or the simplicity and need of eating food, but the Cibism members naturally are in tune with the living being's needs and desires, which is food.
What did you say when the call of Cibism came knocking at your door?
I invited them in with the intent to crush their faith in their faulty religion. Missionaries from the Church of Outcasts as well as Avatarism have made contact with me, but I have made them see their faults, and I have sent them home with a copy of my book. However, I cannot argue with the Cibite because we both have a common agreement that we cannot deny, which is food. So, I stood firm to my sociology, but I still turned them away.